The Anglers Extra Pregame Show rolls on with the Manager Show for the 42nd time this year. John Schiffner, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. Getting a little, seeing my stepson up on the hill there. Let's see if I can get him to wave. Wait, let me text. Here, you keep talking. I'm going to tell him to wave.
All right, you do that. Last night, the Anglers, another tough loss, 10-0 to the Mariners. Still no movement out in right field.
Yeah.
Oh, a little sun. We'll get back to the baseball for now.
Yeah, he's busy. Looking for a fire.
A 10-0 loss last night to the Harwich Mariners. They completed a season sweep, but that's a team that, if your team squeaks into the playoffs, a very good possibility that you meet in the first round. Have you learned anything from them in those 6 games?
They're good. They're a very good team. They're one of the best teams in the league. That's why they're in first place. And I think that's what we keep trying to tell our guys is that we went nose to nose with them several times, and we came out on their short end, but it was the mistakes we made, physical mistakes and mental mistakes. We can play with them when we play our game. So, I mean, that's the encouraging thing. That's a good team. Steve's done a great job at that team.
There were 2 games against Harwich where your teams went to the final innings and then into extra innings, a game that the Anglers could have won if a bounce goes this way or the other. But last night as well, Brewster won, which makes the gap a little bit smaller between 5th and 4th. Now it's just 3 points. And the Brewster game concluded in maybe the 1st or 2nd inning of your game. Is that something that you're monitoring in the dugout, or you don't pay attention?
We have an idea what's going on just because it's just like you're curious, but it has nothing to do with what we're going to do. We got to win the game. Whether Brewster wins or loses, we got to win too. But yeah, we're doing the scoreboard watching a little bit just to see what's going on. But again, we have to pay attention to us. I mean, I don't know what the players are doing. We take a peek. It's like, crap, they did it again. Good for them. And you still take care of business here.
So there's no really sense of urgency when you see that they win and the gap gets a little smaller?
No, you can't. I mean, you got to take care of this game. I mean, and it certainly doesn't change what you're doing. You got to win. We still have to win to go. So, that's the thing. It's like, okay, all right, let's go. Let's coach them up. Let's make the right calls here. Let's encourage here. Let's get the right pitching change here. Let's put the right play on there. So that's what has nothing to do with the game itself. What we're doing is you're just curious.
Have you had many seasons like this that are coming to an end and the playoff race is just so tight for that last spot?
Oh, sure. Yeah, many times. That's what makes it so much fun. Is that the season starts with, 10 teams that are, college all-star teams, and they're all, in most years, teams are very close. There's very few years where it's just like the pennant races are over, before this time. It's very, very rare.
Is there any year in particular that really sticks out to you?
Too many. I couldn't tell you. They're getting long and far between now. A lot of years. So I couldn't tell you specific years. I do know that there's been years where, you're scoreboard watching, and that's long before there was even cell phones. So you're waiting. Somebody might have they might have had a cell phone where they could call you and tell you what's actually going on at that particular game instead of going right to a website and finding out. So, but it's like I said, we got to take care of business no matter what.
The magic number is still at 2. If the Anglers win tonight and the Whitecaps lose, Chatham is in the playoffs for the 3rd consecutive summer. Tonight, though, the opponent doesn't get much easier. It's the Bourne Braves, the best record in the Cape with 25 wins. And you have a new angler, that's Joe Cronin from Boston College. Did he sort of get here the same way that Nick Shortino did with Boston College connections?
Raise your hand. Who's got a guy? And that's exactly what happened. They said that Joe is available. I'm familiar with Joe. Said, he's available. Oh, geez, let's see if we can get him down here. And that's how it worked. It's a quality player from a quality program and a quality conference. So, we expect that he'll fill the gap for us at short of third base.
You said you're familiar with Joe. What kind of player is he?
Joe's a scrappy player. He'll put the bat on the ball. He'll move the ball around. He's a hit-and-run guy. He's a 1-2, 8-9 kind of guy in your lineup where he's going to be bunting. He's going to be hitting run. He's going to play solid defense for you and, steal a base occasionally. So that's the kind of guy. I mean, we can use anybody, but at that point, that's a pretty good pickup.
Cronin is the 6th Boston College player to come through Chatham this summer. Is that the most you've ever had from one college?
Honorary degree from Boston College.
Or we could rename the team to the Chatham Eagles.
There you go.
Well, tonight the Anglers take on the Bourne Braves, the best team in the Cape, right here at Veterans Field, making that playoff push. John Schiffner, good luck.
Thanks, Johnny.
Now let's send it back to Dom Catronio up in the booth.